On the morning of June 10, residents of Nizhnekamsk and Yelabuga in Tatarstan reported the work of air defense forces. The region was attacked by drones. The Ukrainian Armed Forces attacked Tatarstan with drones. The UAVs were seen in Nizhnekamsk and Yelabuga, the Russian media reported. In Nizhnekamsk, explosions thundered near the settlement of Krasny Luch. Before this, local authorities introduced the carpet plan at the Begishevo International Airport. Flights were delayed for departure and landing. According to eyewitnesses, the attack drones were flying towards the northern part of the city, where factories are located. The Russian telegram channel Bucha reported that local authorities commented on the drone attack in Tatarstan. In particular, the mayor of Nizhnekamsk Radmir Belayev reported the alleged destruction of attack UAVs in the sky above the city. All services responded promptly. The security system worked. There were no casualties or damage, he noted. According to him, the technological process at local enterprises was not disrupted. Leningrad Region Governor Alexander Drozdenko also reported a drone attack. According to him, one drone was allegedly shot down over the Tosnensky District. In a number of areas, restrictions have been introduced on mobile communications and the internet, he added. Rosaviatsia representative Artem Koronyako stated that restrictions were introduced on the arrival and departure of aircraft at the Nizhnekamsk Airport, Pulkovo in St. Petersburg, and at all Moscow airports. The Russian Ministry of Defense stated that 102 Ukrainian UAVs were allegedly destroyed overnight over Russian regions. It is reported that 46 drones were allegedly shot down over the Bryansk region, 20 over the Belgorod region, 9 over the Voronezh region, 4 over the Kaluga region and the Republic of Tatarstan, 3 over the Moscow region, 2 over the Leningrad, Oryol and Kursk regions, and 1 over the Smolensk region. Also, 9 UAVs were allegedly shot down over temporarily occupied Crimea.
Сейчас опять походу. Тут звук. Тут туда. Это из дома снимаю. Так, еще одна будет по-любому. Он там улетел одна. Ну, малахай. В 5 утра. Видела, улетел, да.
Второй пошел. Демьян бедный.
Ukraine's defense forces, defense intelligence, and security service regularly carry out strikes on Russian territory. The focus is on military and industrial infrastructure facilities, oil refineries, defense enterprises, warehouses, railway hubs, and logistics centers. So, units of the Special Operations Forces of the Armed Forces of Ukraine struck the Savoslayka airfield in the Nizhny Novgorod region of Russia. 2 aircraft were destroyed, according to the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. The Russian Savoslayka air base is used for strikes on the territory of Ukraine. In particular, MiG-31K fighters, which are carriers of Kinzhal aero-ballistic missiles, regularly take off from this military facility. According to preliminary information, 2 units of Russian aircraft, probably MiG-31 and Su-30-34 were hit. The results of combat operations are being clarified, the Ukraine's General Staff says. Furthermore, on the night of June 9, drones struck the facilities of the Progress plant in the Russian city of Cheboksary, Chuvash Republic, Russia. This enterprise is involved, particularly, in the production of navigation equipment for Shahid drones. The General Staff said that the facility was part of the Russian military-industrial complex and produced critical components for Shahid kamikaze drones and guided aerial bombs. Specifically, the attacked enterprise manufactured navigation equipment and special Kometa-type antennas used in Russian strike drones. The plant supplies guidance, stabilization, and flight control systems, which are integrated into the strike platform at the assembly stage. It produces Kometa-type modules, which support GLONASS/GPS operation and are protected against signal jamming. Besides, a massive fire has broken out at one of the factories in Kazan. Reportedly, a paint and varnish workshop is burning. Russian media report that it was allegedly the paint and varnish workshop of one of the local factories that caught fire. According to their information, the likely cause of the fire was a malfunction involving a tank that stored solvent. But local telegram channels reported that explosions were heard in area of gunpowder plant and ammunition depots. Local residents point to the drone attack as the cause of the fire. Kazan gunpowder plant is one of the backbones of Russia's defense industry. Without it, mass production of ammunition would be impossible. Kazan gunpowder plant, a key facility in Russia's military-industrial complex specializing in explosives, rocket fuels, and other critical components for the Russian army. The plant supplies ammunition and materials needed to produce various types of missiles, including Kalibr and Iskander missiles. In Kursk region, Ukrainian fighters surrounded several Russian units at once, and in Bryansk region, they destroyed 3 Iskander-M missile systems, from which the enemy was shelling Kiev. During the strike on the Iskanders, Russian missilemen were killed, including a high-ranking officer.